Look at, I'm pressuring him and calls a timeout mid-fight. I about knocked him out or hurry him got out of the way.
Sugar Sean has just re-watched his unfruitful title defense against Merab and raised several questions. He was gutted at many things, from biased scoring to the referee's favor of the Georgian fighter. Merab was a 140 favorite in this fight, so this loss wasn't easy to digest. Earlier, O'Malley admitted his defeat and assured that he wouldn't bring crybaby excuses in the future. He was very humbled. He even reckoned Merab to be a better fighter on that night and said,
"Well, boys, we did get the job done. Appreciate the support, appreciate the love. Over-promised, under-delivered. It's when f*** stings. Enjoying the family, enjoying the friends, enjoying life. We'll be back."
Sean also claimed that he was 100% fit in this fight. His friends and family were very sad about this failed title defense. Sean claimed that he had a great fight week and an excellent weight cut. People thought he was off in this fight, but the truth is something else. Sean said, "I feel like I got out-strengthened. I knew what to do in certain positions. I just felt like he was just stronger. I felt out-strength. I didn't feel too out-skilled. I felt speed. I felt cardio was good." But all of a sudden, Sean started changing the narrative. Now, he is playing the blame game and complaining about the results of this game.
Bro, this first round, there's a minute and a half left.
It didn't start.
I won this shit.
Moreover, Sean O'Malley plans to take an extended break after losing the bantamweight title. He has disclosed some injuries and that he won't be coming back until a full recovery. Suga added, "I probably won't fight for probably 9 months, 10 months, maybe a year. It's going to be a while. People are going to have to watch the UFC without the Suga show for a little bit, but then maybe they'll realize, we had it. It was fun. No one's next. I've got to get healthy and that's it. I'm going to actually heal up from injuries and take my time to come back." Sean further disclosed his health issues in a chat with online streamer Aiden Ross. He revealed that he has to undergo major surgery on his lower body. Further revealing about his extended break, O'Malley said, "I have surgery on October 3rd. I tore my labrum like 10 weeks ago. You have a labrum in both your shoulders and in your hips. I tore my left labrum in my hip, so I've got to get surgery. That's the only reason I'm going to be out for so long. This looks like a serious injury that could probably take up to 6 to 8 months as well." O'Malley's coach, Tim Welch, also shared similar thoughts in a recent episode of ESPN MMA. He praised Merab and said,
I mean, he just showed up and he looked good. There's just really no excuses. He showed up, he was a machine, he had great timing on his shots. I didn't expect him to have that good a timing on his shots. So Sugar's getting surgery on his hip labrum soon, and that I'm excited for that, because then we'll be able to finally get back to real grappling practices like we used to in previous years.
Ex-football star and sports analyst Shannon Sharp criticized Sean O'Malley for wrong training against the wrong opponent. Sharp slammed O'Malley for the lack of grappling skills in this fight. He compared both fighters and concluded Merab just out-wrestled O'Malley. Now he's going to have to be careful, even though Sean has dynamite in his hand, but that kid reminds you of Conor McGregor. Once they go to the ground, they can't get up. However, this comparison with Conor wasn't something to be proud of. Shannon made this comparison because of Suga's diminished abilities against an old-school grappler. Sharp added, "You don't need to be great at any one thing at the UFC. You need to be good at a lot of things. You need to be able to strike. You need to be able to take that wrestle. You need to be able to block that wrestling. You need to be able to fight from the ground. You need to be able to get up." Henry Cejudo also made similar comments. Henry had an old rivalry with O'Malley and was very happy about this upset. He also compared O'Malley to Conor McGregor and posted, or one can say roasted, "Hey O'Methil, you wanted to be the next Conor McGregor. Well, now you are. Neither of you bums can defend a takedown. I'm teaching wrestling for cokeheads at 8 a.m. See you in the morning. Suga Sean MMA." And now it seems that Team Sean is changing the narratives. In sheer trauma of this humiliating defeat, O'Malley made an interesting skit in which he refused to accept Merab as the current champion.
I'm back! Just rewatched the fight. I won round 1, 3, and 5. Fuck Merab, you're still a bitch. I'm the champ and still undefeated.
This gig was so intriguing that Merab reposted it on his official account and captioned it, "It's hard to be dad these days." Moreover, O'Malley envisioned Merab losing in his title defense in his next fight against Umar Nurmagomedov. Sean further disclosed his plans and said, "I'll be defending my belt in June or July against Umar Nurmagomedov. In Las Vegas, I'm the champ and still. Rounds 1, 3, and 5. If you don't believe me, go rewatch yourself. I had Merab running like a bitch in round 5. Opposite to this misery and sorrow, Merab is living the best days of his life. Proudly holding the bantamweight belt, the Georgian fighter was celebrating at the after-party with John Jones.
How about it? Let's go! Let's go, Merab! man. Congratulations, both of you guys.
Speaking of John Jones, Dana White was upset at Sean's failure in this game. The UFC CEO was also sure that O'Malley was off and looked flat in that fight. Dana shared this skepticism in a post-fight media session.
Were you disappointed with Sean? You know, Sean had fire in that last little bit when he was throwing those body kicks, but you didn't seem to see that fire from Sean maybe throughout that you might have expected.
I don't disagree with you. He looked flat. He didn't look sharp. He didn't look crisp until the last round. He hurt him with that body shot. He knew he hurt him with the body shot, and he kept going in and trying to finish. But I looked at the punch stats. He's like 6 in a couple of the rounds. So,
do you feel like I don't know if you can put your finger on why he performed the way he did, but you know there were so many expectations on him, and this card was built and got so much hype, and then he is the star of the card. Do you think that might have impacted him in any way?
I think that he's one of those kids that lives for moments like this. I mean, this is what he's all about. He's that guy. I think that I don't know if he just got in there tonight and fell flat. You know, some nights it just is what it is.
Sean, being the bigger name, was in the good book of Dana. That's why Dana put everything on the line and arranged the first UFC event at the Sphere. The event did great, despite its collision with Canelo's fight. Some even say that UFC Noche pulled greater numbers than the Canelo fight. But Merab has shattered his dreams and snatched the title from America to Georgia. Even before this fight, Merab became a big problem for the UFC due to his strange antiques. A couple of days before the fight, Merab Dvalishvili posted a video of his DIY skills by removing some stitches with his garden shears. This bizarre action has left everyone stunned, including Dana White. Dana considered it a major mistake to share this stuff on the internet. He thought that Merab was dumb and that O'Malley would use this as an advantage in the fight. During a press conference, Dana was asked about this viral stunt. White couldn't help but cringe at the bizarre video. He busted on Merab saying, "Isn't he awesome? I think he's just with me now, to be honest with you. This dude had like bush shears that he was using. These cut bushes like those gardeners use. Whatever, good for him. I mean, our guys are so dumb, it's next level unbelievable." But after the event, Merab showed no beef with Dana or even O'Malley. In the post-match press conference, he showed a big heart and buried all bad feelings towards the former champion. He acted very humble after the fight and converted a lot of his haters.
Yeah, man, nothing but respect to him. I forgive him everything, whatever he say to me. To my friend and to my country, you know, he's fighter. He's a hard worker guy. Today was my day, and I just make him normal, and he's okay. I'm sure he will come back stronger, and he will get better.
Currently, there aren't a lot of bantamweight prospects that could handle Merab. There is a strong possibility that Merab's next fight is against Umar Nurmagomedov. Umar is also eager for this fight and shows no hesitation. Earlier, when he was asked to predict this fight, he came with a rather rude reaction. He refused to pick any fighter and showed his lack of interest in this fight.
I don't know. It's difficult. For me, it doesn't matter. I can fight with both.
However, Umar's elder brother rooted for Merab in this fight. Former UFC champion Khabib picked Merab in this fight and wanted the belt in his neighboring country instead of the US.
I want Merab, to be honest, because he is from Georgia. We're neighbors, Dagestan and Georgia, you know, it's like, and I want Merab win.
One other reason was Khabib's desire to see Merab fighting against Umar. He wanted Umar to take over UFC by beating the Georgian fighter. Khabib further expanded his plans, referring to the iconic Caucasian wool hat. "I think if UFC decides, Umar is ready. If Merab wins, it's going to be white Papaka versus black Papaka." Joe Rogan was also sure about Merab's convincing victory. He ranked Merab as the toughest fighter of his division and said, "Merab is the worst matchup for Sean. Merab is a scary character because that mother never gets tired. He's unstoppable. Every time he fights, he gets better." Merab came into this fight with a lot of heat after getting bullied on multiple occasions. He was constantly overlooked as a small grappler who wanted attention. However, Merab firmly believed that he was going to humble his opponent and kept grinding.
Right? And then when somebody, doesn't matter who, disrespects your family or your country, you have to be mad. If you are man, you have to be man, and I wanted to smack his face that time.
After this win, Merab forgave all the naysayers. He shared what it meant for him to wear this belt in his recent post. "I have dreamed of this moment all of my life. It finally hit me in the cage when the belt was strapped around me. Dreams become reality. Work hard and everything is possible. I am forever grateful to all of my fans, family, and friends for their love and support, especially for my team." Moreover, he slammed back at Sean O'Malley the claims of robbery at UFC 306. Merab made an equally immature skit and took his belt back.
It's you, my friend. What's wrong with you, bro? Why you keep smoking, my friend? I thought you was just sleeping now. It's a sleep time for you, bro. Come on, bro. Listen, son, don't worry about this Umar Nurmagomedov. I will take care of Umar. You're not a champion anymore, and I'm gonna take belt from you again. So you drive safe, son. Let's go, Sean.
Like him or not, he's the new bantamweight champion of UFC. Daniel Cormier was his huge critic, but even he was impressed by Merab's dedication and vigor. He came to Merab's house for an interview and saw a spectacle.
I am actually at Merab Dvalishvili's house waiting to do an interview with him and Aljamain Sterling. But why am I waiting? It's Monday night. The fight was Saturday. He's running right now because he didn't train today. Dude won the world title 2 days ago. I'm gonna go wait for him outside, try to catch him as he heads back into the house.
Dude, you're running? Champ, why are you running? You just won the belt 2 days ago.
That's what got me here where I am now.
Jesus. This guy, he's a couple days past. I couldn't get him to go inside and do the interview until he did this. Jesus.
So, what are your thoughts about the new champion? Will he be able to defend his title against Umar? Tell us in the comments, and please like this video. For similar content, please subscribe to our channel.